Good morning, students, and welcome to your favorite morning talk show, Good Morning Government. I'm your host, Patty Parliament. Today, we'll be speaking with 3 students who have participated in a realistic simulation known as Civic Mirror. Our first guest will be Cassie Constitution.
Thanks, Patty. It's so great to be here.
Of course, thanks for being here with us. So tell us, how was your overall experience with Civic Mirror?
It went very well, but it was very surprising. I would say that I was very successful in the game, but yet it taught me a lot of things to use in the future, and gave me valuable lessons to apply.
We're glad to hear that. In what ways?
Well, the biggest thing that I learned from the simulation is to be assertive, because everyone has certain things that they need. You have to take action to get what you want and to be successful. For example, I found it very helpful to purchase a business test, because it led to money, status points, and well-being points. Also, I realized that even though all of the citizens were smart and able, you really had to put yourself out there to obtain the things that you need.
And how do you think this will prepare you for the future?
It's definitely taught me that you will only get somewhere if you work hard, and if you want things to happen, you have to be effective to get what you want, and not just expect others to. I also think that maybe in the future, I can work to listen to other people's ideas that will improve the country overall, and not just help me.
Well, it's great to see that this project has had such an impact on you. Thanks for coming, Cassie.
Thanks for having me.
Next on Good Morning Government, we will be interviewing Gina and Izzy. Welcome back. Up next on our Civic Mirror expose, we'll be interviewing Gina and Izzy.
Hi, Patty. It's great to be here.
So, Jenny, what was the key thing that helped you in the simulation?
For me, the thing that helped me the most was communicating with others. Because everyone has something that they need, you have to work to compromise with them in order to get things accomplished.
Seems legit. So, in what ways did you communicate?
Well, I worked hard to persuade people to buy units of healthcare, which was the main factor of my success in Civic Mirror. I also spoke up and brought up lots of ideas in the town hall event, which helped me get my point across.
And what did this teach you about society and government?
I learned a lot about the court system, and how different people in different situations work, and how many of them twisted the situations in order to make it fit their needs. It was also clear to me that even though all of us are working to improve the country, it's hard to find things that actually work for everyone's agendas, because all of the different perspectives and views that the people have.
Yes, I can see how that would apply to real life. Was there anything that upset you or you were frustrated about?
Actually, yes. In some court cases, people were twisting situations to make them fit their needs, and they ended up being totally irrelevant. However, this taught me to be prepared for this kind of thing, because I know that it can happen in real life.
Wow, that's very insightful. Thanks for being on our show today.
Glad to have been here, Patty.
And now, for our last interview of the day, we'll have Julie Jurisdiction.
Welcome back to Good Morning Government. Next up on our Civic Mirror segment, we'll be interviewing Julie Jurisdiction. Welcome, Julie.
Thanks, Patty. It's great to be here.
Oh, of course, Julie. So tell us, what was the biggest thing that you learned in Civic Mirror?
The biggest thing would have to be involvement, and that involvement leads to success.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, in my personal case, I was a liberal, and it for sure would have made a difference to have been in a government position to make things happen and better follow my objectives. Another thing that would have helped me would have been to buy more at the Hex auction or formed an alliance to get what I needed.
Were there any surprises or things that shocked you?
Yes, I was very surprised at how into it people got, and it made me realize that I needed to become really involved in the game in order to compete with them. I also learned that even though you may be friends with someone, they are still going to work just as hard to get what they need, and you can't necessarily put your full trust in anyone, which can definitely be applied to real life.
Wow, it sounds like this simulation has really changed your perspective, and you can apply this in the future. Thanks to all our guests and their great insight on Civic Mirror. See you next time, folks, when we'll analyze the parliamentary system at a deeper level. and get things accomplished. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Welcome back to Good Morning Government. Today on our civic mirror, Gina, you can't laugh. I'm sorry.
So Jenny, what was the key thing that helped you in the simulation?
For me, the thing